everyone, welcome back. If you do not know, my name is Devon. Here on my channel I cover all things beauty. That includes makeup, fragrance, and designing here and there. If you think that is something you'd be interested in, then I hope you stay and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you're notified every week when I upload. And today's look is going to be my Anastasia lip liner, and which one is this? Chai. So it's like a brownish red lip liner, and then on top I have a Kylie Jenner lipstick. I've never ever worn this. I got this a long time ago. I'm not even sure if her lipsticks still look like this or not, but this is in August and it is a matte, and this is what it looks like. So I have that all over my lips, and then just for a little bit of shine I'm using my Fenty lip gloss, and this is in Baby Brute. It is one of my favorite like nude lip glosses, and it's not even that much left in here. I need to take the stopper out so I can get the rest, but yeah, you guys, that is my lip combo of the day. All right, before we get into today's video, just so you guys know, if you hear an echo, my fan is on, so I think that is also playing a part in maybe the echoing as well. You guys let me know. It is so hot in here today, and y'all know it's not that time of the year that I'm turning on no AC, so fans it is. I wanted to show you guys my hand. I got some henna done last weekend and I love it. It is so pretty. It is covering like my tattoo, that's why it's like super dark right there, but it is so pretty, you guys. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. Like, I want to do this again. Me and my daughter both got henna for the first time and I absolutely love it. So yeah, but that is not what today's video is about. We're talking about the brand new Bath and Body Works Princess collection, you guys, and I end up getting 5 of them from the collection. I think it's a total of 7. So yeah, if you guys are interested and want to hear my thoughts on this brand new collection, then just keep watching. You guys, let me just go ahead and say this. Initially I was not excited for this collection, and honestly it's simply because I didn't really love the original collection. I really didn't love it. When I was a kid I did watch certain princesses, but I honestly have not watched them in a long time. I probably need to start watching them with my daughter because she's never watched too many of these, and out of all the ones that I have here, honestly I might have only watched 1 or 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that I did not get the 2 past fragrances. I did not get Tiana, nor did I get Belle. I haven't even smelled Tiana or Belle this year from this collection, but I do have Belle already from the last time they did the Disney's collection, and I do like that one, so I have that. And Tiana, I did not really enjoy that one, if I'm not mistaken, last time. So I will have that video linked for you guys in one of these corners if you are interested and want to see my original thoughts from the original collection. So I did get all of these when they were $6.95. That was like maybe 2 weeks ago, so I've had them sitting. I was going to originally do in first impression because I love a good first impressions, but because it was taking so long for me to film this video, I was like, let's just go ahead and smell them. So I've actually already smelled all of these, and my thoughts are kind of like still a little jumbled, but I will say this group of fragrances to me smells a lot better than the originals. I have to watch that video to see why or whatever, but yes, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So we're gonna jump into the one that I feel like people were liking the least. It's so weird because most people I watch don't really enjoy this fragrances, but the people that don't really have channels actually seem to enjoy this one a lot, and this is going to be Snow White. I will say that this round of packaging is a lot cuter than the original packaging as well, and they definitely give that Disney princess feel, so I love that. If you have little girls that are interested in this, I would definitely recommend getting this collection. I did take my daughter into the store when I originally bought this collection because I wanted to let her smell everything, and I was going to let her pick out a couple of fragrances, but she wasn't really into them the way that I thought she was going to be into them. Surprisingly, I probably will let her go back and smell them again and just, you know, give it a second go and see, or I'll let her smell mine and let her figure out if it's any that she liked. The only one she actually liked was Snow White, and I was so surprised. I didn't think she was gonna like this one, but this was her favorite so far out of the ones she smelled. Well, she smelled all of them in store minus Tiana and Belle, because she said she didn't really like Belle. last year. So I went ahead and I got her this one. So she has that and I have to give it to her. But we have Snow White. So this is Mystic Red Apple, Ripened Fruit, and Enchanted Woods. Now, when I seen the scent notes on here, honestly, I was like, I'm probably not gonna like that. I really don't enjoy a lot of things with apple. So I was actually really surprised when I smelled this and I kind of liked it. So to me, it's like a sour apple. Like it reminds me of a sour apple. A lot of people said it reminds them a lot of the, was it the Maleficent one? I can't remember which one of the villains was the apple note, but I didn't like that one at all. This one I'm not really mad at. Is it my favorite? No, but I'm not mad at the apple note in here. It also kind of reminds me of like some fruit snacks. Like if you know how fruit snacks smell, like it kind of reminds me of that. And specifically probably like the Welch's fruit snacks. That is what this smells like to me. So it's not a bad scent. Is it one that I absolutely love and need to have backups of or anything like that? No, I'm gonna go ahead and say no, it's not. But I do like this one. To me is not a bad scent at all. And if you do like a sour kind of apple, I think you might like this one as well. I don't know if this smells exactly like a red apple to me because I am a green apple girly, a Granny Smith apple. I don't really enjoy red apples, but I kind of get that a little bit. I do, but it's a little bit more like sweet, kind of sour-ish to me. So a little bit more tart. So yeah, I don't mind this one at all. Okay, the next one is going to be Mulan, and this is one I didn't really think I was going to enjoy either. This has Magnolia Blossom, Fierce Waters, and Radiant Apricot. I don't really remember the Mulan movie at all. Like, I don't think this was one that I really was like, ooh, turn that on. Honestly, out of all of these, really watched Snow White, and then I probably have seen a little bit of Mulan, but I haven't seen Rapunzel, Aurora. I haven't seen the one with Tiana, the Princess and the Frog. Belle is my favorite princess outside of Jasmine. Those are my favorite two princesses ever. This one is not bad either. To me, I feel like this could be, this runs a little bit unisex. It's not per se like overly masculine or anything like that, but I do think if I smelled this on a man, it would not smell bad. And I don't know what exactly it is in here that makes it smell like that, because it does smell kind of like watery, and I don't know, it smells like something aquatic. And I think I get a little bit of the apricot in here as well. Yeah, it's not bad, but again, it's not like, oh my God, I need backups of, but it is cute. And I don't mind it. Okay, I do not mind. The next one we have is Rapunzel, and I think I vaguely watched Rapunzel back in the day. Like I know the story of it, but I don't really remember. So this one is Glowing Sundrop Flower, Rich Nectar, and Golden Musk. It's actually a really pretty bottle. Honestly, all of the bottles are really, really pretty. But I love purple. I think this is so pretty. Now this one surprised me because I don't know what I thought this was going to smell like, but this one definitely smells like a sunscreeny type of fragrance. And it's no sunscreen in here. It could be the Glowing Sundrop Flower, you know, it could be the Golden Musk. I'm not sure, but something in this reminds me of like summertime. That very, very distinct, like almost sunscreeny feel and smell to it. And I'm not really mad at this, but I feel like this does smell similar to something in my collection because I do have a few things that kind of smell like this. So again, is it a favorite? No, it's not, but it's a nice scent. I really feel like all of these are really, really nice scents. So I'm definitely not mad at this one. And again, she's super cute. The last official princess that I have is Aurora, and I don't know anything about this one. I really, really don't. I feel like she looks familiar. I don't really know. I don't know what's going on with this one. But this one is Soft Rose Petals, Sandalwood Dreams, and Sparkling Fairy Dust. I was very interested in this one because, as you guys know, lately your girl has been enjoying rose. So I was like, is this going to be another rose that I actually like? And you guys, It is. It's a weird rose, but I like it. Like, this definitely is, if you had to pick one that was like a gourmand, I think between this one and Belle, they would be the more gourmand fragrances, even though they don't really smell like food. This one definitely does smell very sweet and kind of candy like, with a light hint of rose as well. I think this one is really, really pretty. I really thought, for some reason, I don't know, maybe my daughter doesn't like rose scents, because I've never really liked them, because she didn't like Belle either. But I really thought she was going to like this one, but she really doesn't. So surprisingly, I think she's really pretty. I feel like the packaging is really cute. I do think like this packaging definitely goes for this princess. Everything about the way this smells matches the bottle to the T, and I like that. I do like that. If I had to probably get a backup of any of them, this would be the one that I get a backup of. But honestly, I don't know that I want a backup of this one. I like it, but I feel like I don't wear rose enough to justify, oh, the sun is coming out, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't wear rose enough to justify probably buying another bottle of this, but I do think it's really pretty, and it's definitely my favorite princess out of all of them. Then the very last one we have is Life's a Fairy Tale, and this is really pretty. It has a little bit of all the princesses on here, I think from like everyone, and I think that's really pretty. I do think the overall princess collection was very gorgeous, but it can be really pricey. I don't know that I need anything from the actual collection outside of like these sprays. I won't be getting any body creams or shower gels. I don't even think I'm going to be getting anything specific princess. There was like 1 or 2 of the coin purses I thought were really cute. Pocket back holders were really cute, but all the big stuff, it's not really my thing. Anyways, this one is Charming Berries, Floral Fairy Tale, and Kingdom Woods. So I don't really remember what this one smells like. Let's smell this one. I like this one too. I think this one is cute. To me, this one has something very sparkly in it. It doesn't say anything sparkly, but to me, something feels sparkly in here. Almost like champagne-y. A little bit of that woodiness. Once it kind of dries down, I get those berries. So she's really cute. But again, I don't think I will be getting backups or anything like that in this collection. But honestly, everything is really cute, you guys. So I know I'm a little bit late with my thoughts on this collection, but if I'm being honest, overall I do like this collection a lot more than the original one. I'm curious, is there any more princesses that maybe they forgot, and I wonder if they're going to be doing any more princess collections. It was really cute. I think this collection is really cute, you guys. Again, if you have a daughter, a teenager, or if you just are into like the princesses, if it's nostalgic for you, I highly recommend you checking out this collection. Overall, it's very pretty. 100% sure that I don't need any backups of any of these things. And I honestly am debating if I need to keep all of them, because although I do think all of them are nice, I'm trying to see if this is something that I know I'm going to for sure wear. You know, like Aurora is 100% staying with me, and I don't think I want to keep Mulan. I don't think this is something that I really prefer to wear. It's not a bad scent, but it's not really like my thing. Like, in the air, I'm debating on if I'm going to be keeping these or which ones I'm going to be keeping, because like I said, with Rapunzel, she is cute, but I do have a lot of like fragrances that smell very similar. I do kind of think I'm going to keep Life's a Fairy Tale. I'm almost sure I'm going to keep Life's a Fairy Tale. And then Snow White, again, is up in the air. Not because she's a bad scent, but because I don't really wear scents that smell like this. So she's in the air. But outside of that, the collection is really cute. Let me know in the comments below which ones are your favorite that you for sure was like, yeah, I'm keeping this one, or I'm getting this one. Guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you again in another video. Bye guys.